Welcome number 42, which is likely to be the last one of the Hearts of Stone
2 pints.
expansion.
A bit quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Geralt, over here.
Oh, great.
Oi,
Of the
wait till
people,
looks.
Gondro Dim,
Here's
eh?
the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treats.
Oh, God. This is like Professor Xavier and X-Men. X-Men 2, I believe. When they're on the field trip.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you really?
Gauntero Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do.
I'd rather know if you're like a demon.
In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
Like a super djinn.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish.
What a jerk.
All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Oh, God.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
Old Witcher's trick. I concentrate real hard, and I can control time and space.
You tossed this fly in my soup.
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Ilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold that! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Did you see?
Know what they say about you lot?
Literally dropped
If
dead.
you seek
They were
justice,
there, alive,
hire
a
a
moment
witcher.
ago.
Blind drunk he was.
Maybe he fainted.
Fainted? He's soaked in blood!
Witcher in the house. No wonder folk are dropping. Cursed and exed. Those sadists ought to change their name now to non-human hunters. You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Sorry. I think that was only a minute. Who knows, maybe I'll end up editing this video, but I doubt it, so sorry. Had to get up for a second over there. Optional talk to Shani in her home. So I knew that I saw her once before this was over, but I was forgetting exactly where. But now I do remember. I was thinking this part came earlier when I first arrived at her house when the soldiers were there and they were like, "Oh mate, you have a thing for this lady, do you?" They weren't Australian, but...
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Perfect excuse to get rid of a DLC
Not what I
character.
wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Premathine Shakeslok, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
So maybe that's why Olgierd was coming to Oxenfurt. As you may remember, if you watched the last one, we saw in his memory that,
So
he said
how
to
are
his
those
wife,
at the
maybe we should go to
Academy these days?
Oxenfurt.
You
Got
mean
some business.
since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Here we are. Pile of books. Pile of books.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck.
Ah,
Consider
Skyrim
yourself a lucky
reference.
man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Okay, so those guards didn't just hear them plotting right in front of them. Enter the Academy Grange. I do believe. I can just do this. Perfect, perfect. So I'm kind of itching to play Skyrim a little bit, but maybe I'll just end up only modding it. I might have actually installed it the other day. Either way, I'll have to check because I want to play with like Star Wars mods, and I'll have to make sure they're in the remake version because the remake version runs much better on Windows 10 than the normal one does. I can still get the normal one to run, obviously, but I have to make a few changes and whatnot, and I'd rather not go to the trouble. We'll see. I don't know. I'm still also itching to play like Mass Effect, and still gotta beat Doom. I always end up redoing the same games over and over. Beating Skyrim and Fallout, and now this a second time. Other games like dozens of times.
I'm here.
Grab the line.
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shawnee. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
But he just started playing Skyrim himself. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to play, because I saw him jump on yesterday. I was like, oh shit, dude. I kind of want to play that. That's the game. That's the game I played. To me, Skyrim is the best Star Wars game. The mods. I can't go back and play, like, I remember when The Force Unleashed came out, I was like, oh yeah, this is sick, but if I go back and play it now, not interested. Oh, that was sick. I really want to try a mage playthrough on this one too. Well, not a mage, like magic, you know. Using Ard and Igni, see what Dems 2 can do. It'd probably be pretty annoying to be able to constantly switch between what you're casting, though.
Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe.
What do I do again? Oh yeah, here we are. Perfect. Scaffolding. How convenient. And then I was thinking about Star Wars a ton yesterday. I ended up looking up Ultra Sabers, which if you've never heard of them, friggin' look them up. They're sick. They're a company that makes lightsabers that you can like customize a ton, but you can get like the hilt or whatever, like, you know, as the base thing for like a couple $100 or something. Maybe like $124 even or something. I don't know. But anyways, if you want to get like the sweet sound effects and the like the, you know, the light up part, they'll end up being like $500, which is like, I've wanted one for ages, but I don't want to spend that money for a wall piece, essentially.
No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe an elbow.
I bought a Witcher medallion too recently, and that's just going to be a wall piece, but that was only $40. I don't think there's anything worth getting in here.
Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no.
Whatever, shut up.
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What?
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter old Dim.
God.
Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot...
Can't breathe
What do they
without the
want from
permission.
you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
This place is about to
Gaunter
blow.
O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
Well, I'm Geralt, by the way.
Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. You guessed why. You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name?
Master Mirror.
Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim. A meeting at a crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
What's the story here?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No, oh no. Deduce, Witcher. Odin acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odin? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odin grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference, die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odin at his own game.
Meaning?
Odin wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odin left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless...
Yeah, it'll disappear in the pact
If
as
I
before.
challenge
Come on.
him, end the pact that way.
Learn that
will
like
it go
12
away?
times.
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh god. So Gondor Dim was right. I always like little things like that in, you know, games that deal with time and such. Wait, a key? What's that key for? Oh wait, it's the front door, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Unlocked. So, Gondor Dim told him that, whoever, or if he stepped outside of the circle, he would die, and that's exactly what happened there. Though, it was the cause of the fact that Geralt came in, used Ard, and then, you know, the house was already pretty broken up, and, oh, come on. And then that caused him, or caused the house to snap, bookshelf to fall, he stepped backwards, or well, bookshelf almost killed him, and then he stepped backwards, tripped on a bottle, snapped his neck. So was it, you know, Geralt coming that caused it, or was it, you know, combination of the two of them? I like that stuff, like I just said. And what the hell is going on? God dang it, dude. How do I get the hell out of here without diving off of the side of this friggin' house? Because I want to go back to Shawnee's house before she leaves. Because now that it's not a quest update right now, like optional, go see Shawnee before she ditches. Now I'm thinking, did I do that last time? What benefit is there of going to see her again? And of course... Did I save right there? Should have just dived in the water, bro. Should have just dived in the water. Because I'm not even sure where Shawnee lives. I always just follow the map marker. Like, maybe I'll recognize it if I pass by it, but this is the same thing for Triss too. Like in Novigrad, in her house. If I pass by it, it's like, oh yeah, there it is. Because it's the little stairs that go down, and it's right beside this like tunnel. I recognize it, but if I look on the map, I'm like just, you know, looking at all the brown marks that represent the different houses. It's like, I got no clue which one's which. Oh! That looked like it could have been pretty deadly. Any words? Any words? Ultra sabers. So cool, man. I freaking want one. And I definitely want like the Luke Skywalker classic one. It's called the Chosen one. And I was like adding all the custom options that I'd want to it yesterday. It was like 504 US dollars, which is basically like 600 Canadian at the end of the day. After shipping and such, I'm sure. So that's that. I'm just gonna try to retrace my steps backwards here and think about where we came from with Shawnee. Is it right here? Nope, this isn't it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. This guy's a hairdresser. Well, god dang it, bro.
Honor in the fatherland.
I'm opening up the Steam web browser right now. And I'm Googling Shawnee's house, Witcher 3. Images. What? Hierarch Square. It shows me a picture of Hierarch Square from Novigrad in these images here. Oxenford Harbor across the street from the Clippers. So, oh, okay. I think I'm pretty close. To my left. I think this is it. No, that's not it. Oh, no. This way, this way, this way. Maybe this one? Did I already go? I tried to go in here. It was like right around here. This is definitely not it. Maybe this building? I don't think it's on the water, is it? I don't know, there's potions on this floor. Looks like she's packed. Oh, boom, found it.
Yes, Geralt.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
Yes. I decided you're incredibly sweet, but...
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
Maybe I did do this last time.
You're always going
I remember
places,
this.
and they're likely to ship me off soon. Besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time.
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
Care for a game of Gwent? No.
Finally some time to talk.
I think I already asked her this.
After...
Past diverged.
Well, the peace was brief.
Went back to
I used
Oxenford.
it.
Yep, I heard this before.
I'm not a witcher. Not likely to...
Always did know.
True.
Alright, take it easy, dude.
Later.
Alright, that wasn't as fulfilling as I had imagined it to be. So there shaves off another few minutes into the video. Oh, son of a bitch, dude. I just remembered, after this one's over, I have to go and clear up my hard drive space. This Witcher series so far is about 500 gigs. I gotta get a NAS. I've been meaning to for years. Network attached storage, like a network drive basically. Get like 6 terabytes of remote storage so I can just back up tons of crap on there. Because yeah, I have so much stuff. The hard drive I have on this PC right now is 2 terabytes. And And that's where I just use for storage for like all my media pretty much. Games I install into my SSD. That's what I'm playing this on, which is a 500 gig SSD. Yeah. I gotta do that. I got to do that. So I'll have to start deleting some of my videos because the majority of that space is taken up by videos. Like, I could get rid of my Dishonored videos, some of my Fallout 4 videos. But really, it's like with The Witcher 3, because this is, like, I feel like my recording settings now are pretty much perfect. I like the way they are. So, because of that, the videos are quite a bit higher quality. And especially beforehand, before I upgraded my internet, I didn't care for it if it was like super great quality, since it would take forever to upload them and I'd have to mostly upload them at work. Oh, son of a bitch, bro. Okay, there's like a dead body here with claw marks on his back.
Just before you reach the cave.
Contract Phantom of the Trade Route. Interesting, but too bad I'm not gonna do that. Meet Olgierd at the Temple of Lilvani. So I guess he's upwards. Looks like there's like an Ekamara in this cave maybe or something. Based off the claw marks on the back of that. Whoa. Anyways, I think this last section, the meat of it at least, where you're sort of, without spoiling much, but like what you would expect to sort of be like the fighting thing, you know, isn't too lengthy, you know? It's not like other times where you're fighting like a massive crowd of bad guys and there's a chance I'm gonna die. I'm pretty confident. Oh, it's a wyvern. Pretty confident I can do this without dying. And it looks like this is where I'm supposed to be, right down here. Whoa! No! Oh, it worked! Didn't die. It'd be funny if one of those cutscenes over, or like right now, Geralt's body just falls and dies, and it reloads a save. Something goofy.
Choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so.
Pretty cool picture of Geralt there.
Since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Cat's at my door, 1 second.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris.
Ah,
it was
frick.
the last
That was a
thing
good
that bound her to this
screenshot right
world.
there.
What?
Iris was tired of living half alive, half dead. Thinks she just wanted it to end.
Can't blame her.
I don't know if you heard that, but cat's on my desk.
It to terrible suffering.
I wish it picked up every time they meowed. And went like...
What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Who do you think? Who do you think? Master Mirror, maybe?
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Creepy.
So glad to see everyone's made.
That'd have been a perfect screenshot, actually.
A little less
The moon in the
trouble,
back.
lighter on the heart.
Or dim.
Missed it, though. The hand was
What
on the
do you
cat.
want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes,
and we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
Wrecked. The moon.
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
Creepy. I like this part. But if I screw up, it's pretty annoying to redo. Though I know exactly where I'm going, so I should be able to do it in
You
no
wish
time.
to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
I like riddles in games.
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin.
Pretty obvious, this one.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep. So, whatever you're doing, so does it. And we're talking about Master Mirror. The answer is, of course, a mirror. So,
Plenty more
I'm on the
where it came
hunt
from.
for a mirror. But,
Just remember, you must find me before
what did the
time
dog
runs out.
at the Old Year Mansion tell us? You gotta look for, oh, holy friggin' shit, bro. Oops, why do I have Igneon? Oh my gosh. Oh well, that was terrible. I thought I had Igneon, so I screwed up already. Look at that. Perfect, perfect. Things are going smashingly well so far there. But yes, it is a mirror, and the dog said, you gotta look for, what did he say? An unbreakable mirror, something along those lines. So, what can you see yourself in that doesn't break? Water? Figured that one out pretty quick on my first time through. I was thinking, I immediately went to mirror, but then I was like rethinking about some of the lines of the riddle, and they didn't really make sense to me. But I just thought about it again pretty quick, and I was like, seems like it's the only thing it could be. Anyways, I want to kill these specters because I see there's something to loot right there, and I'm not sure if I grabbed it the first time. There's one other thing in this weird dream world of sorts that I want to loot. It's a sword. I do not know if I grabbed it the first, or pardon me. I grabbed it the first time and it's pretty good.
Cry and I weep.
Oh.
No die.
Okay, my bad. that wasn't part of it. I just saw like a little yellow glow, and I thought it was an item to loot.
Cry and I weep. Yawn
So,
and I sleep. Smile and I too shall
I'm not
bleed.
sure. There's a couple ways to go about this. I wonder who that is up there. Because the first time I thought it was Triss. Was it Triss? Was it Shawnee? I don't remember.
Shawnee.
Oh, it is Shawnee. I just... redhead, I guess, you know? Yeah, nice joke, Gonjar Dim. Time to get back to the mission. And you can't save here. Classic. Classic. Can't slave in the creepy world where you have time. And I think the thing that I want is right over here, where the big red glow is. But, guess what? Gotta fight a giant... Leshen. Spectre. Come on, bro. Get over in the freaking... That's why I hate Leshen. They wander so far from the actual arena that you're fighting them in. Okay, let's go grab the sword that I came here for. I think it's the Viper sword. Viper venomous sword. How OP they are? Come on, Gaunter. Come on, Gaunty. Gaunt.
Which reminds me, time is running out.
I think this is just another... I don't think there's anything up there by the tree. I think it's just another, like, a swing? Is that the answer to this riddle? So, yeah, nothing to go there. There is one more thing I do want to make a stop for, though. And I think it's off to the right-hand side up here by the mansion. I cannot recall.
You're doing terrible.
Pardon me, bro. This isn't where I want to go, I don't think. I don't have a ton of time left, but I still have plenty of time. I think this is the way. Actually, yeah, maybe this red glow is the cave that I want to go into. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look at all this beautiful orens. Gonjar Dim's gonna mock me for coming in here and stealing all this.
Really, Geralt? Unable to resist.
What's the button to take all?
I truly expected more of you. Especially since time is short.
Hear me mashing E here? Going nuts. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Okay, the rest is just orange sitting on the floor. So let's get going. Come on, Gary. I'm just gonna throw on Quen here quickly as well. In case I take a blow. And I'll drop some water too, might as well get rid of it. It's pretty shit at healing anyways. It's the place I need to get to is this house. And it was pretty crappy. The first time I did this, I made it to the very end and I found out what I needed to do. You'll see here in a second. But I figured out where I needed to go, what I needed to get. And then I pressed, you need to use Ard at this point. Did I just equip it? Yeah, I did. So yeah, you'll see here in a second. It's like, oh, there's the answer to the riddle, a mirror. And then you run over to it and then it'll blow up. I think I'll be able to pass one and show you. Like, yeah, right here. You run past it and blow up. And I ran to every single one of them and they all destroy. And then I had this on and I saw, oh crap, look at that, a concrete wall. And then I hit it and it failed the moment I pressed Q. So I missed this cutscene and I had to redo that all again. Pretty crap. Oh my gosh, look at those Witcher eyes, bro. Clap, clap, clap. What is he saying? Weirdo.
You've lost.
You could get some sick screenshots in this game if there was no subtitles on. But that's it. That's the DLC right there. There's going to be a bit more dialogue and such, of course. But I enjoyed it. I think it's pretty cool. I wish Fallout 4 did DLC that good. I think Far Harbor was great. I think Automatron was fun. But the rest of them just felt so flat.
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage.
If CD Projekt
You know
Red
what,
releases another game this great,
It's
they could be
good
my
that
favorite
Last to
studio.
Taste
Right now
Mint.
it's Bethesda.
Real.
Or maybe Retro Studios, based purely
So,
off like Metroid Prime.
have at it.
Nintendo if
Tell
you
me
count
what the
like
blazes just
everything, like Legend of Zelda and all
Your
that.
brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start.
You gotta find the
Feel
answer
no
to this
fear,
question. It's the name of the DLC.
No angst. But also no concern. No care for anyone. Not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through. In doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mirror took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Oh, he can bleed again. Iris is the Blade's name. His wife.
You needn't be.
Well, I mean, he bled before, but, you know, he feels pain, so.
I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
So I thought that was pretty sweet. And this blade's actually pretty good, so I'll probably be using it for a little while, though I'm not sure. I have to check what level I can use my master armor at. I want to say it's 37, but that seems... that it can't be it, because 34 is when I got the last one, so maybe it's 40. I don't know. Either way, I'll be back next time with Blood and Wine. It's going to throw up the credits there for this DLC, which is cool. Props to CD Projekt Red, but don't want to include that in the video because it's going to be even longer. And like I said, running out of hard drive space here, so... let's quickly take a look at this blade that he gave us. Oh, there's the Viper blade that I got in the Dream World place thingy. And I think this is his sword. Yep. Requires level 37, but weapon charges will... with energy during combat, when its color changes to red, a strong attacker will release this energy into a powerful strike at the cost of part of the attacker's vitality. I did not know that. Maybe I won't use it. Anyways, that's it for this DLC. That's it for this video. So, likes, comments, always appreciated. Till next time, bye for now.